unsettled line between life and death. Hair, the thin strands that sit upon the scalp that can make or break the spirit, depending on style. Hairdressers, the careful sculptors that hold a person's self-confidence in their delicate hands. Today, our tale combines all three into some sort of sick, twisted casserole of tragedy. Jimmy Williams was a small-town hairdresser, living a happy life until he wasn't. A lowly hairdresser whose life, unlike his haircuts, was cut short. Please state your full name for the camera.
My name is Matthew Jones.
Matthew Jones, or Matt as his friends called him, was an associate of the victim, or as he claims, a best friend.
Your occupation, please.
I am a model.
What can you tell us about Jimmy?
I mean, what can I say? He was my best friend. He was one of the top 5 hairdressers in town.
There are 5 hairdressers in town.
We spent so much time together.
They spent approximately 1 hour every 2 weeks together.
I'm pretty sure I ranked highly on his friends list.
He ranked number 4 at best.
I mean, the only other person I saw him hang out with was the writer.
The writer? Okay, Steven.
It's pronounced Step-on.
Okay. Well, how did you know the victim?
I guess you could say we were friends.
When was the last time you saw him?
When I was at my office. I was working on my new book when Jamie came in to bother me. He walks up to my cubicle and starts giving me some stupid line for my book. I just yell at him to get the hell out of my office and call him an untalented hack. And then he left. I still have that awful line ringing in my head.
What was it?
I'm not a photographer, but I can picture you and me together.
That's a pretty good line. Hello?
To get a feel for the day of the murder, we asked a local meteorologist about the day, who also happened to be the victim's father.
It was a Tuesday in early November. Temperatures were in the low to mid-60s, and it was a perfect day to visit a dimly lit shed.
Could you tell us a little bit about the day?
Well, there was a 100% chance of deep blues with a 35% chance of ocular precipitation.
Did Jimmy ever do anything wrong to anybody?
No, never. He was the perfect person. And his hair skills, well, they were immaculate. But he just never get my beard right. My beard.
Did Jimmy ever do wrong?
I honestly just would try to avoid him. But I still knew about his personal life. I was forced upon it. She was a goddamn jabberjaw. I mean, I could care less about his life, but that couldn't stop him.
How do you feel about his skills as a hairdresser?
Honestly, his skills with hair were directly inverse to his skills as a person. It was the only thing he could do right.
It has been 2 years since the murder of Jimmy Williams has taken place, shaking up this peaceful community. To this day, the killer is still at large. If the killer was sitting here right in front of you today, what would you say?
Honestly, I would just walk away. I don't have much to say. It would be a little morbid to thank him for getting rid of that stupid line, but that's too far.
Well, I would say, hey, Buster, you killed the wrong hairdresser. And then take him out back to my workshop and give him a piece of my mind. If you know what I mean.
I am good. Do you have any idea who would do such a thing?
Matt.
Stefan.
about does it.
Okay, cool.
If I could just get the mic back.
Oh, great.
Thank you.
Oof. Got my appointment coming up.
Okay.
Gotta keep the beard tamed, you know? Can't go modeling with a crappy beard. Like, if someone just messed up my beard, I'd stab him with an orange foam finger. That's not on, right?